So this is my presentation on the effects drought has on air pollution. Did you know current studies by researchers at North Carolina State University show that areas affected by drought could have higher air pollution due to the effects? This is the article that I found to use on this topic, and it's from the Science Daily. And the Science Daily article discusses the effects that drought has on air pollution. One of the main ideas of the article is that drought affects air pollution through the lack of hydropower. So hydropower is often used, but when the drought is going on, we cannot use hydropower because we're trying to conserve water, which then results in more fossil fuels being needed and used. Some extra articles that I found that relate back to this. We have the Center for Science Education. This website more talks about the effects that drought has on all weather, including air pollution. And then we have the science.org, and this talks about the specific effects that drought has on air pollution. So what is drought? Drought is when there is a significant lack of water supply. It is a prolonged period of time where there has been no rainfall. Drought causes dry lands and a shortage of water. What is air pollution? Air pollution is a substance in the air that is harmful. Specifically, it is a contamination to the air. Air pollution can cause harm to humans and other living things. Why do scientists believe droughts affect air pollution? Well, because pollution is more evident during extreme heat and drought. As scientists discussed, air pollution is evident, but is even more evident during drought and extreme heat. Also, because they saw the worst air pollution in the hottest, driest years. Scientists did their study over the West Coast between the years 1953 to 2008. In their study, they noticed the worst air pollution was during the driest, hottest years because of the impact of hydropower. Through the experiment, the air pollution was caused by the lack of hydropower. As they stated, the excess electricity has to come from somewhere else, which is where fossil fuels plants come in. This is my science content standard that I chose for this project, and it is to obtain, evaluate, and communicate information to predict weather events and infer weather patterns using weather charts, maps, and collect weather data. This is a 4th grade science standard. So for my first activity, I would have my students watch this video. This video is a true story of a drought that happened about 7 years ago in the western states, and it caused a lot of air pollution because there were wildfires starting and the drought was just terrible. So a lot of air pollution was going on. So I'd have my students watch this video, turn to a partner, and discuss what some of the causes and effects were of the drought and the dry weather. This is my first ELA standard. It is to explain events, procedures, ideas, or concepts in historical, scientific, or technical texts. Include what happened and why, based on specific information in the text. In line with this standard, I would have my students write out the main idea and details of the article from the Science Daily. I would want them to use this graphic organizer to kind of jot down their ideas, come up with some ideas that they gathered from the article, and things that relate back to the overall topic. So this is my next CLA standard, is to describe the overall structure of events, ideas, concepts, or information in a text or part of a text. To relate back to that standard, I would have my students create an anchor chart of the cause and effects that they gathered from the article. So this would be the cause and effects of the drought and the air pollution, and kind of those key details that they pulled from that text. They would work in a group, and then they would share at the end with the whole class. And these are my citations. Thank you so much for watching.